Welcome back. Today I will explain BIC code normal form BCNF. This comes under chapter 4. This is called session 23. BCNF BIC code normal form. It is similar to 3NF. You know that in 3NF there is a primary key. There is a functional dependency between the tables as well as subtables in 3NF. But it is some little bit stricter than the 3NF. 3NF means that third normal form. Because every relation in 3NF, not in BCNF, but every relations in BCNF is also in 3NF. That's why, however, a relation in 3NF is not necessarily in BCNF. That is the main difference between 3NF as well as BCNF. You got it? Every relations in BCNF is also in 3NF. But every relation in 3NF is not necessarily in BCNF. See, BCNF is advanced version of 3NF, but it is some stricter than 3NF. A table in BCNF, if every functional dependency x belongs to y, but here x is super key of the table. In 3NF, we will maintain only the primary key, but here super key of the table. For BCNF, the table should be in 3NF, and for every FT means a field. LH is left hand side is super key. In the example, X is a super key. Just we will compare normalization types. 1NF, first normal form, 2NF, second normal form, 3NF, third normal form, BCNF, BIC code normal form. First one, every 2NF relation in 1NF. You know that first normal form, just you will create only single table. There is no decomposition. Decomposition means that divide the main table into subtables. Second one, every 3NF relation in 2NF. Yes. In 2NF, main table will be decomposed into subtables. But there is no functional dependencies. Simply will decompose. But whereas in the case of 3NF, while we are doing the decomposition, there is a key, that is called primary key. Every BCNF relation in 3NF. See, already I told you, every relation in BCNF is also in 3NF, but relation in 3NF is not necessarily in BCNF. That means what second normal form is advance of first normal form. Third normal form is advance of second normal form. BCNF is advance of third normal form. Here, in the case of third normal form, There is a key functional dependency, that key is called a primary key. But whereas in the case of BCNF, basic code normal form, you are going to maintain the super key. You take x belongs to y belongs to x. LHS is primary key in third normal form, but whereas in the case of BCNF, LHS left hand side is super key. That is the main difference between the third normal form as well as BCNF. Let us see one example here. Let us assume there is a company. Company means what here? There is employees. Employees will work in more different departments. You take employee table. Employee table contains employee ID, employee country, employee department, department type, employee department number. Here I have taken the employee ID is 264, country India, department is designing, department type is D394, employee department number is 283. In company, they will give the number for each and every employee, because in the company having many departments. Mainly there is one ID. Within that there is sub ID, that is called employee department number. I have taken second tuple is 264, employee ID, country is India, employee department is testing, department type is D394, employee department number is 300. And third tuple I have taken here, employee ID is 364 and country is UK, department is stores, department type is D283 and employee department number is 232. Next tuple is employee ID is 364 and country is UK, department is developing, type is D283 and employee department number is 549. Here this is a table information. There are 4 tuples are there, 5 domains are there. First column name is employee ID, second column name is EMP country, third column is EMP department, fourth is EMP type, fifth is EMP department number. 264, 264, 364, 364, these are all domains. 264 India designing D394, 283, this is called tuple. Here this table is will be decomposed here. Here I created employee country table. Here I have taken only employee ID and employee country. This table contains only employee ID and employee country. 264 India, 264 India. This one sub table. I have taken another table here, employee department table. Here I have taken only the employee department type, employee department number, employee department designing D394, 283, testing D394, 300, stores D283, 232, developing D283, then 549. Next I created another table, employee department mapping table. Here I have taken only the employee ID, employee department. Here I will consider only the employee type, department type as well as EMP department. Like that we are composed. Like that we are decomposed. All these subtables, if I collect it together, that becomes the main table. That becomes the main table. Here the functional dependency is there. Here we can consider employee ID is a super key. Then all others are candidate key. There also you can consider primary key, you can take here. In third normal form, just you will concentrate on only primary key as well as candidate keys. Second normal form, you will decompose, but you will not bother about the keys. Just you will decompose the table into subtables. First normal form, only creation of table. There is no common decomposition. But whereas in the case of BCNF, we will decompose table into subtables. While decomposing the table, you have to concentrate on super key. Y belongs to X. Here X is a super key. Y is a candidate key, maybe relation, whatever. But whereas in the case of third normal form, X is a primary key and Y is a candidate key. In any table, according to your requirements, you have to decide which is a super key, which is a primary key, which is the candidate key, and so on. Once you select the super key, then you have to select the primary key. After selecting super key as well as candidate key, all other fields are candidate keys. So, what is the necessity of considering keys? To retrieve the data, to gather the information whenever you want, get the information whenever you want. We can't remember all the fields in the tables. I created one big table. Assume there are 25 columns are there. I can't remember all the columns. Just will create it. I will store the information data. I want to extract the information. If I want to extract the information, just I will give the key. When I give the key value, then it will extract all other information. You have Aadhaar card. In Aadhaar card, you will give the many informations, many fields, many information. I can't remember all those sometimes. When I give the Aadhaar card number, it will give all other information, what you have stored. What you have stored. That is the purpose and use of the maintaining the keys. Then what is the necessity of decomposition? Any normalized form, either it may be first, second, third, bisequent normal form. Suppose if you maintain the single table, very difficult to manage it. You can maintain, if you take the erase, you can maintain it. When it is decomposed into subtables, easily we can maintain it, easily we can extract the information. Sometimes here in the above table, just I want information about employee country table. Just you go to employee country table, you can get only the information about employee country table. Suppose sometimes I want to get the information about employee department table, employee department information. You go to the that department, employee department table. If you decompose like this, no, whenever you want, you can get the required information. Otherwise, we can get the information from the main table, but we will get all informations. All informations means what here? We will get it employee ID, employee country, EMP department, department type, EMP department number. To avoid this, I want to get the required information. I want to get only the employee department information. I don't want other fields, other columns. Just I want to get employee ID as well as employee department name. You can get it. According to your requirements, you decompose into subtables. But first you should understand the table, table name, columns name and rows name and so on. Analyze it. What type of information we require in future. According to that, you divide the table into subtables. Simply randomly don't decompose. First understand the table. What type of information you require in future. Immediately, so higher authority will ask, I want information about employee, only employee ID and country name. You should not give the entire table to higher authority. Just to go to that sub-table, you can get the information, data, you give to higher authority. Very simple. Suppose if you give the full information to higher authority, what they will question, I don't want all other information. Just I want only the ID as well as employee country. Sometimes they may ask, in which department the particular employee is working, I want that information. You can go to corresponding subtable. That is the purpose and use of the normalization. When you do the normalization in table, when you apply the normalization in table, that is very good for the future. Easy to store the information, easy to manage the information. That is the purpose and use of normalization. I will give a simple example here. College is there. Assume entire college is on DBMS, assume like that, one table, assume like that here. Within the college, while constructing the building, they will divide the rooms. They will divide the rooms. Then they will give the number for each room. And that will be allotted to a particular class. Sometimes principal may ask, you go to that room and check it out whether the class is going or not. Easily they can go, they can find. Here, if you divide like this, no, easy to manage it. Otherwise, if you create a big hall, there logically you divide the rooms, not physically. In that case, very difficult to manage the things. That is the purpose and use of the normalization. But before doing the normalization, before applying the normalization, you should have idea in your mind what type of fields I have to consider, which is the primary key, which is the secondary key, which is the super key, which are all normal candidate keys. Based on that, think and decompose it into subtables. Suppose if you maintain the functional dependency, there is an interconnection between the tables as well as main table. If there is no functional dependency, we can manage this. We can manage the data. But somehow it is difficult. That purpose you have to do the normalization. Thank you. See you in the next session.